Thank you, Mrs. Simcoe Hatfield. Our next guest was once the Minister of Energy for the province of Ontario and played an important role in the development of Dr. David Suzuki Public School. He is now the Minister of Finance, but and foremost, he is the MPP for the riding of Windsor-Tecumseh. Please welcome Mr. Dwight Duncan.
Thank you so much, everybody. It is a great honor to be here tonight to pay tribute to all of you, the moms and dads and students who make up the school community and who have endorsed this concept with open arms. It's a tribute to you, a tribute to this neighborhood, and I'm proud of all of you for being part of this tonight. I also want to say thank you to Mary Jean Gallagher, the former Director of Education, who's now running the Education Quality Assurance Office in Toronto for the whole province. It was her leadership and ideal, along with the board, to make this a reality. And this school is one of a kind, not only in Canada, but in North America. Mary Jean, thank you for your leadership and your vision through these many years. And Dr. Suzuki, I can't think of a greater tribute to you than these young people who watch you on television, who learn from you, and who will carry the message that you have taught so many of us so ably for so many years. I had a chance to work very briefly with Dr. Suzuki when I was Energy Minister, and David, you may know this, when we first met, there were 6 windmills in Ontario. Today there are 1,200. 2 miles away from here is the largest solar rooftop project in Canada on top of the Tecumseh Arena, David, along with some 45 feed-in tariff contracts, many of which are starting to come on stream right here in Windsor and Essex County. That is bringing us clean air, it's bringing us good jobs, and it's bringing a brighter future for our kids, and that's what it's really all about. So, and believe me, when you're Minister of Energy, as I was, Dr. Suzuki spends a lot of time telling you what you're not doing right.
Good for him.
Exactly, very good for him. And when we first decided to fund this, it was because of its impact on young people and on kids and their ability to learn about our environment and how we can be better stewards of our environment. I can tell you, mums and dads out there, as the finance minister, this is going to pay for itself many times over very quickly through reduced energy costs, savings in heatings, not to mention cleaner air, less of an environmental footprint. This is all about good stewardship, it's all about good finance, it's all about great kids, a wonderful community, and Dr. Suzuki, it's all about you tonight as well. Thank you for lending your name to this wonderful school.
Thank you, Mr. Duncan. Our school is marvelous and has many wonderful attributes, but so do our students. Please welcome our school choir, led by Miss Kathy Roberts, to sing "Together We Can Do It" and "A Small Part of the World." also privileged to be joined by another provincial cabinet minister whose portfolio has great relevance to the purpose of our school. Please welcome the Minister of Economic Development and MPP for Windsor-West, Ms. Sandra Pupatello.
Well, good evening, everyone. It is great to see everybody. Scott, I have to tell you, when we got invited, we were told to tread softly on the earth on our way here. So I started walking from Toronto and I just got here. I'm teasing, although Dr. Suzuki, I am in a hybrid, just for the record. I'm going to cover my bases here. I am delighted to be here, and not just because I've been the former Minister of Education, but I'm here with my colleague Dwight Duncan. I remember when he was Minister of Energy and Mary Jean was concocting this plan so that Windsor could feature this great lead school that we could show off to the world. I can't tell you how delighted I am to showcase our Ontario companies to the world, because that's what I do in my job, is talk to people about clean tech and how Ontario, they are true leaders here in this province, and this school is the perfect example of what we can do to tread softly on the earth, build great education, and create a wonderful plan for economic development right here in Windsor, Ontario. What a great story. And I am delighted to be joining Dr. Suzuki on the stage. I know that a lot of us have been watching him for decades and hoping that we too would turn into our own version of Dr. Suzuki. I think that every graduate that comes out of this school, why, we're going to have thousands of Dr. Suzukis in just a matter of years here. We could be in a lot of trouble.
You stole my line.
He told me I just stole his line, so when he gets up, make sure you clap wildly when he says that again. Anyway, and it's important. Many of you have been watching the Premier of Ontario reaching out. He's come to our schools here in Windsor a number of times. He loves talking to young people about how our young people are going to be the leaders in environment. And he says the children have to get the adults to do their bidding in how we treat Mother Earth. This is a great example. So every time we see the wind blowing, we think of wind energy. And when we see the sun shining, we think of solar energy. And then we realize that right here in this wonderful school, we're developing great minds who are going to think of great inventions to keep doing great things for our world. So I'm delighted to be here, delighted to bring the official certificate from the Minister of Education, Leona Dombrowski, that I hope will hang proudly in the school, and better yet, to bring from the Premier the official school flag from the province of Ontario. So congratulations to everyone.